Are you ready for some more football? Woo! The NFL officially announced the 17-game schedule was approved and will go into effect in the 2020 season. The extra game will be a rotation from the opposite conference. So ipso facto this year, the Minnesota Fighting Vikings will be at Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, home of the next Super Bowl. Just so the Vikings can get the feel of what it's going to be like a week later in February when they hoist at Jerome Barty at the end of the season. You'll love to see it. Justin Herbert versus Justin friggin' Jefferson. Battle of the Justins. I got Jefferson. Yeah, no big deal. The extra home game will rotate through every single year. So next year, the Vikings will get 9 home games versus 8, and blah, 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 blah. But here, we want to go through a couple things of what the 17-game schedule means for teams, for players, for the cap, etc. So here are 7 takeaways from the new 17-game schedule. Number 1, the biggest one for the Vikings fans. So this does not affect the 2021 salary cap. So no, the 17th game will not increase or impact the current salary cap. It will be 182.5, and the current top 51 will not increase. So the Vikings salary cap space won't suddenly erase because now they have to factor in guys getting a 17th game check. The league factored this in beforehand. That everyone knew that this was coming even before the new CBA came in. So the players will be paid out of a separate slush fund. They'll get a 1/17th bonus, etc. And that goes into point number 2. Players will be paid extra. So if you signed a contract, well, they signed the contract. Nah, they'll get an extra 1/17th game check, so that'll be nice as long as they're on their respective rosters. Basically, it means that Kirk Cousins got a $1.125 million raise today for doing nothing. It's kind of funny. Number 3, the preseason is going to shrink. So, just get rid of the preseason. Now, preseason is important for rookies to get some experience, as well as bottom of the roster guys to actually get some in-game experience, get some hope, and get some good tape and reps out there, etc. But the current CBA only allows for 20 total games between preseason and regular season. So preseason is going to decrease to 3 as the regular goes to 17. Also, the new CBA does not allow an increase to 17 regular season games. So we're going to have this until the new CBA expires in 2031. Number 4, 17th game is why the TV money went up. So it's a big reason why the new TV deal was over $100 billion with a B. Also, that's one of the big reasons why the salary cap will skyrocket in 2022. But also, you will see a slight bump in player salaries. You're starting to see it already. Look at the Colton Miller deal. And it could be a reason why you saw a lot of 1 to 2 year deals in free agency, even high profile guys like Dalvin Thompson signing a 2-year deal. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll get paid again in 2 years when the 17th money fully vests. Number 5, record's going to fall. All right, so single season records will certainly go down, like the rushing record. Eric Dickerson, 1984, 2105. Last season, Derrick Henry had 2027. With one more game, probably would have broken that record. And I know, blah, 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 that's not fair. But was it really fair when Eric Dickerson had 16 games to break O.J. Simpson's 14-game record of 2003 rushing yards? Yeah, it happens, right? Time moves on. Eventually, I'm sure there'll be a 20-game season, and those records will beat the 17s and the 16s and the whatevers, right? Plus, an extra game every season. Eventually, career records will also be impacted as well, but that's, way down the line. Number 6, yeah, there's going to be more injuries. I mean, there's no way around it. One extra regular season game, full speed, full contact. Yeah, more dudes will be hurt. Hopefully that means that practice squads will stay at 16, just like they were in 2020. Kind of like that, keeping more guys in the sphere, keeping more guys in tune of what's going on inside the building. Also, you could see players getting rest weeks during the season. I'm not just talking about like when the team clinches a playoff spot, you rest your stars. Like now, like it's not to the extent of baseball where you get scheduled days off, but maybe there's a couple games in the middle of the season, especially veteran players. Yeah, maybe you dress, maybe you start, maybe you play, but maybe you play a fraction of your snaps. I think that you will see some of the older guys on more pitch counts as the longer season goes along. Lastly, number 7, season ticket costs are probably going to go up. So season ticket holders, I commiserate, man. They're already annoyed that they have to pay for preseason games. So now, every other year, subtract one of those meaningless games and sub it with a game that actually matters, right? So it is what it is. But Goodell had mentioned that the plan is to have full stadiums around the league this fall. So people miss football so much, it'll be whatever, right? I mean, season ticket prices nearly go up every single year anyway, so Again, it's one of those is what it is spots, but football's back, baby. And yeah, we got a little bit more of that. Maybe they're just going to open things up. Maybe there'll be double headers on Monday night. Maybe there'll be some more late season Saturday night games. Lots of things that are going to be going on. So I'm pretty fired up. Like a little bit of extra football, never hurt anyone, right? So that's it. 7 takeaways from the new 17-game schedule. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'll support that work. Pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.